Alicia Corville. So we just got on this Highway 90 East. We're going on the other side of, I guess it's the bayou here. But there's so many boat ramps. I mean, there's another boat ramp. There's so many boat ramps you can put your boat in and go fishing here. I'm not really reading the sign. It just says no crabbing, no fishing from docks. But there's so many places you can put your boat in here. We're going to have to find out. We're going to go up here and hit a bait camp. Yeah, because that's the only thing that's missing is a bait camp. We just left downtown, Mobile, Alabama. We're going to go and we're going to find us a bait camp and see where the heck we are. Lisa, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get it. Alicia Corville, driving down this road, 90, 98, and check out what we find. A boat ramp here, Spanish Fork, hooked up by the bay. Guys, we're gonna go inside. We're gonna ask them a little bit about what they sell, what's going on here. Until then, let's take a little tour and let's see what's happening here. Hooked up by the bay. Come on, Alicia Corville, get your wallet out. Let me know when you're ready, Alicia Corville. Alicia Corville, here we are. Who we got here?
I'm Brenton Grace.
Brenton.
Yes, sir.
Brenton's going to tell us all about what's going on here at Hooked Up by the Bay. Okay, so where are we actually? What town are we in?
We're in Spanish Fort right now. We're right on the edge of Mobile. This is the one of the most beautiful areas, in my opinion, to fish. It's Blakely, Appalachia, and then we have Tinsall right after that, where the battleship is located, which is also cool to see if you're ever in the area.
Yep.
But this area is awesome to fish. But as for the redfish, they're all in here.
They're in
all
here.
in here. I mean, everywhere you go. I mean, I've been 3 times this week myself. Me and my son, and we've caught some every time we went.
Yeah.
So they're very, 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 very active right now.
Hey man, me and Alicia love doing that, catching the big old bull reds. But you know, I don't know, Texas, you got to get a tag now for one. But
For a bull red, wow.
yeah, you got to get. When they just change it, it's funny how everywhere we've gone, all the states, how they're all starting to gradually change their limits, change what you can keep and what you can't, and so it's like how do
For
you
conservation, I can see why that would be a benefit. The bull reds are the ones that that mate and do do all that.
Yep.
So I can understand that.
So what about, okay, let's get to your bait. What all bait do you do? Do you sell freshwater and saltwater, or what do you got in there?
We have a little bit of both. We have crickets and worms for the people that want to go and catch a couple, bluegill or crappie, whatever's going on. This is a cool little area, so we meet fresh and salt. It's brackish, so you can get bass, bluegill, all that. But the shrimp is what our main seller is. With being this close to the bay, and the estuary and everything, the fish love it. I mean, the fact that we're able to go out here and actually catch our shrimp on Blakely too, makes makes it not only easy, but it just kind of tells you where the fish are going to be at. Because if you're catching shrimp there, the fish are going to be there eating too.
Right. So what about frozen bait? What kind of frozen bait do you got?
We usually carry frozen shrimp. That's our main seller. But we also carry squid, finger mullet. We also do cigar minnows during snapper season. We'll make sure we bring those in for the guys along with pogies to make sure that they have something to take with them when they want to go out there on those trips. But with us being the only one on the causeway now, it's a lot of pressure.
We keep everything. Keep everybody happy. Great.
Yes.
Okay, hours. What are your hours? And do they change winter, summer?
They do. It really varies on the time change. When it gets dark, when it gets light. We try to stay open 5 to 6 every day, but there are some times when we close due to weather, stuff like that. It does, vary. With this, where we're at on Blakely, we tend to flood sometimes. So if we do get a really bad wind coming out of the
here comes the water.
Yeah, here comes the water. It's going to fill up all of our area and drive away.
I was going to ask you that because it looks kind of high now. Is it always this high? Are we on high tide or?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I have not had a chance to check the tide today.
Right.
So I don't know whether it's coming or going, but usually it's about this height for the most part. It does get a lot lower on the days when the wind's pushing the water out with the tide. But usually it stays about 6 foot deep right out there in the center.
Right. Okay, and I always ask all the bait camps. I'm a fishing guide or a captain. can I call you day before and say, hey man, I got a crew going out in the morning, I need such and such? Do y'all hold bait for those guys, or do y'all do any of that?
Unfortunately, we do not hold bait. We can't do that for everybody, because if we did, we'd have everybody on a list. So it is first come, first serve. You're more than welcome to give me a call and ask me what our situation is. If you think I'll be able to get them, and I'll be able to try and give you a time that's best to be here in order to get those shrimp.
Right.
But we can't hold them.
But are you on Facebook?
We are.
You got a Facebook page or website?
You can find us on Hooked Up on Facebook, Hooked Up by the Bay. Just look for our little logo. I don't know if they'll show a picture of it here later on or not. But we're always active on there, posting pictures, what we have bait-wise, when we get the shrimp in, if we are out. Because, again, we do run out sometimes, so it is always best to give us a call.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it is. But it does make some people mad sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
And you'd be surprised at how mad some people get.
That's why you don't want to be selling beer in there.
Yeah,
so you got tackle in there, you got cold drinks, ice.
Yes, sir. We sell a variety of snacks. Nothing serious. So if you want a good lunch or something before you come out, don't trust us for that. You might get some Vina wieners.
What? Okay, so we were thinking about this earlier. Okay, look, you're in Texas, you got beef jerky. You're in Louisiana, you got crackling. What's the go-to snack that an angler takes out on their boat? What do y'all use out here in Alabama?
I tell you that, be honest, most I have ever seen go out of the shop is Vina wieners. That is the go-to.
Oh, really?
Believe it or not,
right.
and a pack of saltine crackers. The old timers, that's what they go with.
I'll be damned.
Potty meat. See, we don't sell potty meat though, but we were selling the different types of Vina wieners there, and those sold out really, really, really fast.
Oh my God.
As for the little snacks and stuff, the kids are going to choose the sweet stuff.
Right. Hey man.
But for those old schoolers, that's what they go with.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Guys, y'all need. Hey, there's hotels. Well, me and Alicia, we have no itinerary. We hit these places. We don't know anything. We don't know where we're going. There's hotels everywhere. All the places we hit here in Alabama, there's hotels. All you gotta do is Google it when you're down here. Get you a good rate. What Alicia does with us, and man, get out here and get some bait and go fishing. Right? I mean,
if you have a camper, Mayor State Park is just right across the street. Also, you can pop a camp there too.
There you go, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. This
is one tour we kind of wish we did have the boat with us. I mean, this is idea for our little cat. I mean, guys, if you're kayaking, little tiny boats like we got, we got a little Craig cat, or we used to have a Craig cat, we sold it. But man, this is perfect to get up in those sloughs. Alicia, come on, let's just check some of this out.